Good morning, YouTube. Bushcraft Devil here. Talk a little bit this morning about batoning with a folding knife. You see a lot of batoning videos with fixed blades, but not too much with folders. This morning I'm using a Smith & Wesson Xtreme Ops. This is a knife that came out probably about, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 years ago. It's a very stout, heavy-duty folder. Not particularly expensive. But there's two schools of thought on batoning with a folding knife. One is batoning with the blade locked in place. People don't believe that. They think it puts too much tension or stress on the locking pivot pin here, and it'll snap it. And it might. All knives, I don't care how high a quality, if you tax them hard enough, they will fail sooner or later. And there's plenty of destruction videos on the internet that will teach you this. So I'm not at all surprised by that. The other school of thought is batoning the blade unlocked. And so I don't like this because I think it's an unsafe practice. Too much chance of this slipping and going wrong. So my thought is out and find a folder if that's what you want, and find one that has a good solid locking system and learn to baton with that. Now again, but a lot of people like to do it to test a knife to see its capabilities are, and that's fine. But again, I would remind you, you never know when a knife might fail. You could take it out and baton the heck out of it and it performed fine. Very first outing, the pivot pin could fail and you'd have a problem. So just be aware that no barometer this. Another thing I would never use, but I would never use a pocket knife like this. This is a Rough Rider Camp King. I would never use this to do any batoning. I just think it's simply too small, and you know, that's just not the way to go. Again, batoning is a thing you use when you lack the tool. If you don't have an axe or a hatchet and you need to make kindling out of damp wood to access the dry wood inside, that's where the skill comes in. So I have a baton here that I made, and I have a piece of coyote bush. It's a pretty hard wood. I'm going to place it on top here just like that. Hitting on the spine, not on the tip. I want to hit on the spine back here where it's thick and solid. Okay, now I've started it. I can kind of hit on the tip up here. Drive it through. Okay, cut it up again. Whatever you do, make sure you start it on the thickest spine back here before you move up to the tip. Don't put all that stress on the tip right from the get-go. This wood's pretty dry, so it's going through nicely. There you have it, just a few thoughts on batoning with a folder. Choose a large, heavy-duty, one that's strong enough to take the beating. A super grind, I wouldn't go with a hollow grind. It might get chippings in the blade edge. So a nice, stout, thick folder, and they're out there if you look around. Okay, that's what I got for you today, and we'll talk to you later.